Welcome to the Fundista interview, the show where we dive into the success stories and strategies behind financial breakthroughs. I'm your host, Muslim, and today we have a very special guest who has made waves in the trading world. He has recently withdrawn $41,000 from BrightFunded. Let's get into it. It's an exciting and inspiring story. Joining me today is Muhammad. Muhammad, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Muslim. I'm really excited to be here.
First of all, congratulations. Withdrawing $41,000 from prop firms is no small feat. I'm sure our hearers, our audience is eager to hear about your success story. So let's get into it from the beginning. What attracted you to the prop firm trading world, and what made you get attracted specifically to BrightFunded company?
Thank you. Actually, it was been quite a journey since I started in this industry. It was about 3 years ago since I started. At first, I was attracted to the idea of trading with a significant capital, especially with the backing of a company like BrightFunded. I knew if I played my cards right, I could make a significant amount of capital without risking my own money.
That's definitely one of the appealing aspects of prop firms, having access to that kind of capital and leverage. For those who might not be familiar, can you explain how a prop firm works and what was the process like for you?
Of course, Muslim. A prop firm like BrightFunded essentially provides trader with an amount of capital in exchange for a share of their profit. In return, it set the certain rules for the trader to reach those rules, and in the meantime, a target milestone which the trader should hit that target. It all started with me for passing their evaluation phase, their evaluation process. I had to prove my skills by sticking to my strategy, and in the meantime, I have to manage my risk. Then, when I passed the account, it was all about sticking to my strategy.
That sounds like a lot of pressure, especially during the evaluation phase. How was your mindset, and how did you maintain your discipline?
Fundamental was the key, Muslim. Actually, I had to stay focused on my trading strategy and avoid temptation of over trading in the meantime. I treated the strategy and the trading step like a business. You know, my strategy is based on fundamental analysis, which is my unique strategy.
That sounds interesting to me, because as far as I know, only hedge funds use this type of strategy, which is basing their decisions on US economic data. Could you explain then this fundamental strategy to the audience in detail so that we can understand?
Of course, Muslim. My strategy evolves around fundamental analysis, which is a unique strategy in evaluating economic conditions based on US data and Fed policy decisions and other institutional decisions which affect the market. We have a research team which is conducting fundamental analysis exactly like hedge funds, and we execute our trades based on those findings which the research team do.
It's clear that you had discipline in sticking to your trading strategy, and as I see, it played a big role in your trading success. So after passing the evaluation funds, you were given live funds, right? And so can you explain more from this point on what led to your biggest wins?
Yeah.
And so how did you manage to withdraw $41,000?
I get it. Once I got the live account, I got into the live account, I kept following the same principles as the challenges, the two-step challenges. I remember there was a particular trade in, I think it was Dow Jones, which is US stocks. I kept tracking the US stocks for a while, and everything lined up perfectly. And that's when I saw a huge jump after that trade. I saw a huge jump in my trades, in my profits, and over time my gains compounded. And that's when I decided it's time to withdraw a significant amount of chunk. And I took out the $41,000 of my account.
So fundamental analysis provides guidance for, let's say, when you look for market trends. let's say you analyze any US stocks like Nvidia or Microsoft or NASDAQ. So you are basically looking for at least 500 points in the market, not, in other words, not looking for quick market moves or trying to catch quick moves in the market. So that must have been an amazing feeling when you saw the $41,000 in your trading account. So what was going through your mind at that moment when you saw the profits in your account?
Muslim, you know, actually that was very expected, and I felt a mix of validating and confidence in my plan, and you know, at the last, all the hard work had paid off. But I reminded myself that this is just the beginning. I need to push further and grow my account more and more, and pushing further, as I told you.
Absolutely. Now, for our listeners who might be interested in following your footsteps, what advice would you give them regarding or considering prop firm trading, or if they are trying to replicate your success with prop firm trading? Can you face our audience and provide them your trading success with trading success formulas regarding prop firms?
Of course, Muslim. My main advice, guys, would be to stay focused on discipline and consistency, and don't chase quick profits. Don't do quick trades and chase quick profits. And remember, you have to have a trading plan, trading strategy in place, which will get you success. For example, I have fundamental analysis as my approach, and which has got me here today, as you see. And guys, also you have to focus on risk management, because risk management is very important. You have to risk the amount that you are willing to lose, not more than that. Last but not least, you will see success one day, but all you have to do is continue to stay focused and disciplined.
Amazing advices for our audience, Muhammad. Thank you very much again. So, what's your experience and exposure so far with BrightFunded?
I'm really glad you asked that, Muslim. BrightFunded has a very experienced and reliable team, because the speed of the payout was very fast, and they have a professional team. With that, their technology is very advanced, beyond any other prop firms that I come across. Besides, they don't exploit you or manipulate their spreads or platform. So because of those points, I would 100% recommend BrightFunded as a best option, especially for Iraqi traders.
Wise words, Muhammad. Thank you very much for sharing your experience with us. It's a very inspiring story, which you had a success in the prop firm industry, especially with BrightFunded. Thank you very much again. We appreciate your presence today.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys too. I hope this interview motivates other traders to stay on their path to the financial freedom.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Muhammad. And for our today's listeners, if you enjoyed today's episode, you can subscribe and leave us a review. You can also follow us on social media for more tips and stories from the financial world. You can tune in for the next episode of the Funded Star interview. Thanks again.